Happy Friday, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you are all well and have had a great week full of success and all the good stuff. Let's wait for Angela to join and let's wait for you all to join. And as you're joining, let us know where you are from. Hi, Angela. You are coming on. Here, like a mess.
Hi, Sanas. How are
How are
you?
you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Thank you. Have you had a good week?
Yes, so busy that I totally forgot it's Friday.
Yeah, some weeks happen like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it gets
yeah,
a bit hectic.
yeah.
It gets a bit
Yeah.
hectic.
Luckily, you messaged me
Yeah,
because usually I'm the one I'm
you're
messaging
the
you.
yeah, exactly.
Well, it's good that
Usually
we
you're
take
the
turns.
organizer.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Yeah, exactly. Like you catch me up, I'm like, oh my god, it's Thursday or it's Wednesday
I know.
already.
I usually never slip, and anyway,
Well,
yeah.
we're here now. We're here now, and happy Friday to
Yes.
you. Hope you're having a nice day. It does look like a good day there as well.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's yeah, incredibly hot. How is it? It doesn't seem that cold in Sydney. I mean in Brisbane.
It's not, it hasn't been too bad lately. Like it will, it's Brisbane's really weird. Like we'll have like 1 or 2 days of really, really cold, and then like we're freezing and we're wearing all these like layers on top of each other, and then it'll suddenly get really warm. Like it'll just be a normal like 25, 26 degree day, and we're like, oh right, pull out the summer clothes. So at the moment today's just perfect. It's about like I guess about 20 degrees,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just really nice to be outdoors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, everyone that's joining us, welcome as well. We have a really great topic today, and we have a little surprise for you guys as well with a special guest speaker today. So I'll introduce the topic today, and we'd love it if any of you also have any input on this topic. It would be interesting to know what you all think about this as well. So the topic that Angela and I wanted to talk to you guys today about is a mindset topic, and it's about changing your view on something just by changing the language you use. So if you think about things that you got to do in your life, in your day to day, we all have things that we really love to do, and we have things that we have to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to think about, how would your life look different? How would it look different? How would your perception of your life look if you said, for example, when you have to go to work, if you said, I have to go to work, if instead of that you say, I get to go to work, I get to exercise, not I have to exercise. I get to exercise. I get to drink lots of water. I get to look after my children. I get to cook for my family. Um, Even I get to pay my bills, because if you didn't have the money, you couldn't pay your bills, right? So if you just change the word have to with get to, and if you think about all the things you do in a day, and if you think about those things and say, I get to do this, like, I'm so glad I have legs to go to work. I get to work. I have a good health that I get to go and work. Thank goodness for that. So it's about gratitude, but it's about implementing gratitude just with a change of language that you use in day to day life. Because the reality is, a lot of us could be quite negative. We could be spreading a lot of negativity throughout our day, for our own day and for anybody else's day that we see and we come across, without even realizing we're doing it. Like, we have the best of intentions, like we're talking to a friend, we're not intending to ruin their day, but without realizing, all the words that we're using is just putting a negative light on everything. Oh, oh yeah, now I have to do this. Now I have to go and fix that, right? So
Yeah.
what's your take
Well,
on
I
this,
think
Angela?
just to summarize, it's one word: freedom. And I just want to say hello to Afshin. I just see he has come online.
Oh,
And
is that
maybe if,
actually?
yeah, if he wants to come
Yeah.
join in our topic today, Afshin, feel free to come and jump in.
Shit
Uh, yeah,
up.
come up. So, and I think, I mean, with that one word freedom, and like what you said, there's two sides to everything, and people get to choose, like a coin, right? There are two sides to a coin, the heads and the tails, and everything is, in most things in life, is black and white. And like you said, you choose whether you want to choose the positive side or the negative side. I remember in one of the masterminds that we had, there was a free ice cream stall, stand, and the queue was just super long. And the presenter, on her mind, just said, "I want ice cream. I'm gonna get ice cream today." And her friend just said, "The queue is too long. Like, I don't want ice cream." But
Mm.
again, it's I think it's such a good analogy because you choose to focus on the positive or the negative is totally up to you. So whether you choose on the price or you choose on the negativity, it's totally up to you. And
Exactly. It's a
yeah,
choice.
yeah. And I think today the topic that we want to talk about is whenever someone presents an idea to you or new opportunity to you, do you take a look at it or do you shut it down? In my experience, in my 20 years of experience, I have the philosophy of saying yes to everything.
Mm.
Obviously, not following blindly. I always do my research, and which is how I was able to flourish and pivot in my career in everything that I do. And I'm truly, truly blessed um, that, coming from a banking background, I was able to switch to the luxury fashion industry, which was something that I completely love, but I never knew how I could get in there. Um,
That's so enviable.
and that's all just by saying yes, just by saying
Yeah.
yes to to every opportunity that someone opens the door to you, and you never know what that path could lead.
You got to be in it to win it, right?
Exactly.
So if you're not saying yes to opportunities, how are you going to find out if you're going to win it? You know? And that's the same thing. Like, it's like we talked about the other week about, what if I fail? What if I succeed?
Exactly.
What if I succeed? Like, what if I come into this business opportunity and it changes my life? What if I become a millionaire out of it? What if I can change the lives of everybody around me?
Totally.
Help family, help my friends, be able to do more charity work, be able to do all those things that our 9 to 5 is never going to allow us enough income or time to be able to do those kind of things. Like, um, now I'm doing a lot of different things that if you look back 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I would never be able to do those things. Like, for example, charity work is one of those things that I always really envied people who did it. And I always really loved to be a part of it. A, I didn't even know how to get involved. B, I never had the time. I was working 6 days a week,
Yeah.
6 days a week, 12-hour days. I didn't have time for anything extra. I barely survived myself. So it's all those things. So when you think about things that I get to look at this business opportunity, I get to meet new people, and who knows what I'm going to learn from them, it's a whole other kettle of fish. So Angela and I obviously, I think Akshin, I invited Akshin, but I think he's actually unable to join us. Maybe, he's somewhere where he can't talk
Yeah,
or it's
maybe.
noisy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been good to have his input on it as well. But so Angela and I are obviously, everyone has different personalities. Everyone's from different walks of life, but Angela and I are quite similar, and we have a lot of similar um, ideologies, and we're obviously in the same business, so we think quite a lot the same about a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
So now we wanted to have a guest speaker today so that someone from a completely different business, completely different professional background. Oh, Afshin said he sent a request. Afshin, are you Reza
He's
hang on.
he's Ashin Red 19.
He's actually as a 19, but I was getting another request as well, which I.
Oh.
Aha! There you are! Salam! Khushumadi,
Thank
welcome!
you. Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are
My
you?
two,
Good, good. How
my
are
two
you?
favorite people. How you doing, man? Hi, Angela.
Yes, our
Long time no see,
favorite,
Angela.
favorite.
Yes, long time. You didn't just come off from work because you're like in the dental hygienist green, but it's I guess that's a
No, I think it's
t-shirt.
just the color
It's the
of his
color.
shirt.
Yep. That's the color,
Yeah.
yeah. Now is like 10:45 p.m. in Washington, D.C. time.
I don't know. I thought
Oh,
maybe you had a long day, you know? I mean, when I was in the corporate world, there were times when I could be, just packing up and going home at 10:45,
Actually,
just
I've
before a
just
business trip.
finished my live with one of my colleagues just like a couple minutes ago, and I came live
oh,
after a month. I didn't have a live almost a month. I was trying to slow down a little bit and then speed it up.
Yeah, sometimes you have to go slow to go fast.
Yeah.
I totally
yes,
believe
yes,
in that.
yeah, absolutely. And sometimes you just get busy, like you got other things on. Like it happens for me weeks and like I can't, do anything. But we're glad you're here. So guys, as it turns out, we have two guest speakers tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, today, which is really exciting. So Afshin, I don't know, did you hear the beginning of our topic? What we're talking about
I
today? So we
couldn't catch it the whole conversation, unfortunately.
Okay, so I'll fill you in on that, and then I want to see what your thoughts on this are. So today um we're talking about gratitude. We're talking about changing your mindset through gratitude, but through a certain word. So instead of saying, for example, I have to get up at 5 and go to work, you can say, I get to get up and go to work. I get to cook for my family. I get to clean my house because I have a house to clean. I have a roof over my head. So all those kind of things. So just changing have to with get to. How do you think that your life would look, or anyone's life would look when they actually change that word and they change their mindset through that word?
That would be, just make everybody's life much more easier and you always can find negativity to anything,
Of course.
you always can find, you always can find excuse not to work. It's a lot of way you can find it to bring up some excuses and to see some negativity. But honestly, this business when I started, it changed my mindset totally. Just like we always say, one of the biggest benefit of this online business we are doing it just changes our mindset. And
Yeah.
the way you try to explain, it's just like uh, honestly, I try. It's hard to practice, when you try to practice to see the word, to see positivity, to have to gratitude, just like it is hard, but it's the best way to implement it is just like to do baby step. Don't jump on it.
Yeah,
This is
totally
gonna be
agree.
hard. If you try to do just one step at a time and just like walking like a baby step on it and see positivity to everything, to have a good uh, to gratitude, just like you have to do very, very small step. But and if I wanted to add something else, community and
Mm-hmm.
the circle around you and the people around you and the people you work with, the people you live with, it's very important. The way I said, this business has helped me because the people I working with in this online business, and I would say most of them, almost 99% of those people, they have this mindset, and it's helped you to go that way. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
like when you see
Yeah.
your colleague, the people you go live with, the people you see their posts, the people they uh, um you know, the way they talk, the way they act, and that's gonna change your mindset too.
It impacts you because they say you're a combination of I think the five people around you, or the community that's around you. You're the result of that, because whatever you surround yourself with, you become. So if you're surrounding yourself with all these positive people that are keeping you in line, everyone has a goal, everyone has a mission, like, just as an example, like, we don't sit around gossiping, right? Like, we don't sit, catch up and like
No, no, no.
gossip. You know
We
what I
gossip
mean? Like,
too.
it's not a toxic environment. What's that?
And we do gossip as well. So I mean, gossip is like, it makes it fun because
It's a fun gossip.
it's a fun gossip. No, but I don't want to sugarcoat things for people as well. But just to add what Afshin say is
Mm.
that what the community does is it helps everyone from all walks of life to become leaders, and
Yeah.
for you to be able to stand on your own feet. And in order to do that, we have seen stories after stories that the community is able to provide life-changing experience because of how this community is being built. It's able to provide, life. I mean, an ordinary stay-at-home mom, or an ordinary employee who has never been a business entrepreneur before, to become a real leader of their own right. And obviously,
Mm.
there are some more successful than others. And it's also because of our system, and like what we're saying here, if you have the right mindset, you just do bit by bit, and you will get there. You will see the light at the end of the tunnel, because the tunnel is okay. It's all been carved out for you. You just have to follow the path. How
That's it.
how easy is that, right? I mean,
It's
when I
simple.
found
It's
this
all
business
laid out
model,
there.
yeah, when I found this business model, I studied it thoroughly, and truly, it's like my dream business platform.
Yeah.
I've never seen a business platform like this in my life.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's all about, and this doesn't happen, like, we're not coming here trying to say overnight you're going to change your whole mindset, you're going to change your personality, you're going to change your path, because who you are, how you think, is the result of many, many, many years of development, whatever you've been surrounded with. But it's just like going to gym, bit by bit,
Mm-hmm.
everything changes, right? So now I want to bring on another guest speaker who is from a completely different profession. So she is a successful physiotherapist and a women's health professional. And, she's got her own business. So she's a business owner as well in a different field. And just to get a bit of a take on this whole positivity, and if you change, I have to I get to, let's see what her take is on. So I'm talking about my sister Sabah, and I know she's here, so come on.
Ah,
Hello.
Hi.
How are
oh,
you?
the two beautiful sisters.
Thank you. I'm having a really bad hair day,
Oh,
and she asked me if I want to join her live. Finally, we've been wanting to get me to join for a while, and I'm like,
Yep.
out of all the days,
I'm like, you're doing it today because you're here, and I'm forcing you. So here she is. So let's get her take on this topic.
look, I agree with all of you. You've got that success and business mind and health mind, which I love. Like, I live for that stuff. Being a health professional um, for 14 years and running my own practice for 3 years, doing my own research and um, talking to a lot of other health professionals like psychologists and life coaches. This stuff really excites me. So I am kind of glad you asked me to join today.
It's a passionate topic, and it was a
Yeah.
topic that, whilst everything we talk about, we relate it to our business because it all applies, but it's a topic that anyone can have an input on. So I'm very interested to see what your input is on this particular topic.
So from my understanding and what I see with my patients and what I've learned in my journey is that there's two ways to look at it. So there's positive and negative, and then there's things going on in life because life is life,
mhm.
but you have the choice to be grateful. So I guess what you guys are getting at is when you're saying to change the wording, it's not being toxic. There's a saying called toxic positivity. It's not that, because it's, for example, if a friend comes to you and go, oh, I've got a really bad headache and my close friend just passed or something, and you go, you'll be right, mate. You're okay. Don't worry about it. It's not that. It's acknowledging that the situation is not ideal. Life is life. Things will always happen to everyone, no matter who you are, where you live. It's going, all right, this is what I've been given. How can I change the wording in my own head to just get on with my day without ignoring the feelings and thoughts that
Sure.
we experience as humans?
Yeah, yeah. So it's not about going around going to people. I don't know if you guys, who here watches Friends? I know we do. Do you guys, have you guys ever watched episodes of Friends?
Yeah, of
The
course.
sitcom?
I,
Oh
I,
my God,
I, I
it's so
even
funny.
went to I even went
Get
to
on
the
to that.
Best.
But you know,
I was I
I
was
just
in
want to add
Universal
something else.
Studio.
Like
I went to their
as
set as well. I went
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
Friends
So,
set
what?
in Universal Studio.
Yeah. Oh, it's. So one thing I wanted to bring up about this show, there was an episode where Phoebe was dating this guy who was ultra positive. Like he was just positive about everything. He'd be like, like, who played the part? It was
I don't remember, but it's so annoying.
Anyway, you all know it. I forget the guy's name. Anyway, he's a very famous actor. He played that role. He guest starred in it, and he would just be like, "Isn't it a beautiful day? I'm just so happy I get to be here." Rah, 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 rah. Like he would just be like excited about life and excited about everything. So that is toxic positivity that she's talking about,
but
right? What we talk.
you know what
What's that?
what I wanted to say. Sorry, I jumped to your conversation. You know, we shouldn't ignore negativity. That's a
Yeah,
practice.
No,
yeah.
Negativity is
Acknowledge
still
it.
there. If you want to ignore negativity, you can be positive. You have to
Yeah.
accept it, and then find some positivity behind it. Or you know, it's always, you know, you have to practice this way.
yeah,
That's so true.
yeah, totally agree. I
Well
mean,
put.
we're just saying, we're not saying that we sugarcoat everything for you.
Yeah.
We acknowledge facts, but we will always try to find a silver lining to have a solution. And with a positive mindset community, it makes it so much easier because you never have to do it alone. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's
Yeah.
in a nutshell what it
You're
is.
a product of who you hang around. So surrounding yourself with like-minded people.
Exactly.
You know, obviously my sister, so she's kind of stuck with me, but we have a similar mindset. And I try to hang around with people who have similar mindsets because they lift you up in life and they empower you and they keep pushing you on those hard days rather than, dragging you down into that negativity or the toxic positivity, which is just
Yeah.
stuck.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just to add, it's not only that, it's also the automated system that we have. I mean, obviously, human beings, we only have 24 hours a day, but we are leveraging on an automated system. So coupled with these two amazing combination, you know, there is no way that, you know, people will not succeed.
Exactly. And you pretty much get what you expect too, don't you? Like if you're going to come into something and expect you're going to fail, you could fail. If you come expecting you're going to succeed, you will succeed. So either way, you're right.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So, yeah. Afshin, did you want to add anything else into that?
As Angela said, and as you said, you know, if you want to relate it to this business, it's just like the conversation we had, you know, our system, you know, yeah, it's like it proved to everybody, you know, it's to be successful. It's like everybody can succeed in this business, but the way and the speed and you know, it depends couple of factors, you know. You need to be patient, you need to be consistent, and you have to you know, it's like and another thing, if I wanted to add it up, you know, just like as you know, we had a conversation earlier, you know, it based on the people we've worked with in this community, beautiful community, everybody is positive, everybody is patient, is hard worker, they believe to this system, you know, and there is no way not to be successful in this business. You just need to follow
Yeah.
the steps and follow the people, and you need to believe it, and you just need to do whatever you believe in, and just do the hard work.
Yeah. Yeah, do the hard work now and enjoy enjoy later. So if you guys looking back, just one last question before I let you all go, but if you look back to when you all, and including you as well, Saba, from coming from a different business as well, if you look back to when you started, has the business, has being a business owner rather than an employee changed you guys, changed your perspective of how you view yourself, how you view the world, how you view your success path? Has it changed? Saba, has it changed for you?
Yeah, I think learning that you need to surround yourself with like-minded people. So I have my own mentors, and I find that makes a huge difference. And prioritizing your needs, your health needs, and your time, setting boundaries. I've learned that all through opening a business, because you do have to prioritize your time and change it, because there's a bigger goal there, and I wouldn't change it at all.
Awesome. What about you, Angela?
Well, for me, it's really two things. Well, because all my life I've been an employee, and well, my dad has always been a business owner, and he's always told me, run your own business, because if you're as an employee, you will never really become rich. When I say rich, it means not just money, but rich in how you want to spend your time. That means freedom in how you want to spend your time. So that, was always in my head, but I just never knew how to start my own business. um yeah, so that's completely changed for me, because I'm not saying it's easy, but it's doable. So that's what I love
Yeah.
about this business. And I guess the other thing is, when people think about starting a business, they think it has to be difficult, you have to start from scratch. I always believe in finding ways to work smarter, not harder. So, which is why I got so excited when I, found this business platform, just to tell people out there, why reinvent the wheel when there's already one out there. So jump on it if you can, or check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Afshin, what's your thoughts?
If I want to add to this, I had business like 30 years ago back home. It was an offline one, but this is an online business, and it's totally different. But the best benefit of it for me so far, diversity in this online business. I love it. It's just like the people I met and I talk and I had live, and it's just like it's like with different background, different education, different technology, different ages, different country. It's like this is beautiful. I honestly I learn from each person when I talk, when I go live, and this is amazing. I
It
never
is.
see type of business with this diversity. I never seen it, honestly, and
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
Absolutely. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you for adding that, guys. That was all really good. Yeah, so hope you all that watch this got something out of this topic. We are obviously very passionate about this
Mm-hmm.
topic. In fact, Saba and I were discussing it before we started the live as well. We passionately had a debate about it. So it's all about how you think, and it's all about choices. Everything in life is a choice. So um, relating it back to the business, guys, if you have not made the choice to click on one of our websites, check out the webinar, make that choice today, and then see what other choices are waiting for you from there. And I really appreciate all your inputs on this. It was a hot topic to be able to, all have a chat about it, and discuss it and get some ideas out there. Thank you to our special guests, Saba and Akshin. It was really great
You
having you guys on.
you
And
guys always let me to jump in without any restriction.
Akshin, it's really good because oftentimes I see one of our colleagues' lives, and they ask me to jump in, and I can never jump in because I don't have makeup on. So you're lucky like
Yeah,
that. I always
I
expect you're
know.
going to be jumping in.
You don't need makeup.
You don't need makeup. You look awesome
Yeah.
without it.
You don't
Because
even,
at 11 o'clock at night, I could be in my pajamas already. I wouldn't have jumped.
Yeah, I know. I've
Angela, where
watched some
are you
lives
now?
in bed.
I'm in
Where
Singapore
you at?
now.
Where you at, Angela?
What's
I'm
that?
in
Where you at,
Singapore.
Angela?
I'm in Singapore now.
Singapore. Okay. All right. You always have a nice background. Makes me jealous.
Yeah. You always look like you're on a holiday.
Oh,
I am. I can. I get
You
to.
are, yeah. You get to just pop your laptop in your bag and off
I
you
know.
go. And
This-
you're off to a few other destinations coming up as well. So we'll get to
Yeah,
see you in other places soon, won't
Yeah.
we?
of
Yeah.
course.
Yep.
So stay
Awesome.
tuned.
All right. Well, if anyone has to add anything else, feel free to add on. Otherwise, thanks everyone for joining us. And we'll come back. If you have any topic ideas, guys, people who are watching this, if you have questions about the business or any mindset topics that you want to discuss, let us know. And we will see you all next week. Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Thank you.
that was nice meeting you, Sava. Thank you.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
you
Lovely
too.
to
Thank
meet
you.
you. Lovely to meet
Lovely
you.
to
Two
meet you
beautiful
both.
sisters.
Thank
Oh, by
you.
the way,
Thank you.
I saw a picture of your mom. It was her birthday. She's gorgeous as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it was her birthday day before yesterday. So yeah, it was
Yeah.
good. Thank you.
All right.
All
All
right.
right. Have a
Bye,
Great
great
seeing you
weekend.
guys.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Have a nice
Bye.
weekend. Bye.